Hello and welcome back to Date with the Divas. We have some hot topics to discuss, and if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Click on that subscribe button and don't forget to like our videos. Grab your beverage. Come on, everybody, grab that beverage. Let's take a quick sip, real quick. All right. Trees, you want to get us started?
Sure.
All right.
So, as we all know, the 95th Annual Academy Awards were held on Sunday evening, this past Sunday. And while there weren't a lot of surprises, one of the most anticipated awards of the night was for Best Supporting Actress. There were many people who expected Angela Bassett, who was nominated for Wakanda Forever in the Best Supporting Actress category. Many people expected her to win. She had won, I think, the Critics' Choice Awards and the BAFTA. And even though it wasn't her most spectacular performance, there was a general consensus that she was due. This was going to be her career. You earned it, girl award. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your opinion, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once was also nominated in this category. And even though it wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis's most spectacular performance, one could also consider this a career nod for her as well. Well, what may be a surprise to some and not a surprise at all to others, Miss Bassett did not win. The award went to Jamie Lee Curtis. Well, the controversy came from Miss Bassett's response to Jamie Lee's win. She could be heard by others saying, "Oh, shut up," when Jamie Lee Curtis's name was announced. She did not smile, she did not clap. When Miss Curtis took this, you can see her husband's the thrill on her husband's face at Jamie Lee Curtis's name being announced. When Jamie Lee Curtis took the stage, she was given a standing ovation. Apparently, Miss Bassett did not stand and did not clap. And many people felt she was displaying a sore loser vibe. The Divas. I don't know if you watched the Academy Awards. I myself was shocked because I did expect Angela Bassett to win. But do you think she was a sore loser?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, especially someone hearing you saying, "Oh, what was she heard saying again?"
Oh, shut up.
Oh yeah, oh shut up. Yeah, that's keep that in your head.
Well, maybe she thought she said it in her head, and it
I
came
know.
out.
I'm sure she thought she said it.
I do that. Oh shoot!
Maybe
Ooh, you know.
somebody whispered to her real quick and she was like, "Shut up." And we didn't catch that part.
That's what I thought.
And that distracted her from applauding her.
I like that take.
Yeah, her husband said, "Oh my goodness," he goes, "Oh, be quiet."
Yeah, it could have, you want to give people benefit of the doubt type of thing, and taking a picture at various times, click, 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 and let's choose this frame to fit the story. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so.
But
she looked to me like she was smiling in the picture that we saw just now. Just not a happy broad smile, but just a little upturn of the lips, like she was trying to be gracious. It was fake. Yeah, like she was trying to be gracious. That's all.
But personally, it's no different if you're shocked. I mean, you're shocked about something and you expecting to win. Like you try to, you're breaking or crying or whatever inside, and you're trying to, it's the first initial reaction. Are you supposed to jump up? I mean, I don't know if.
I personally was not surprised. I thought Jamie Lee Curtis was going to win. She is Hollywood royalty legacy. She was going to win.
And she's older now.
Yeah.
How many more chances is she going to have?
So,
yeah, give it to her.
Now, Miss Bassett is 63 now.
So has Angela never won an Oscars yet?
She has never.
No, she's been nominated.
No.
But Jamie Lee she's got 2 legacies for parents.
Yeah.
Right,
but that wasn't her best.
This is Jamie's
thing.
first nomination, though, right? Alicia
No.
was nominated plenty of
So
times.
this
Like,
is Jamie Lee Curtis's first nomination.
Oh, okay. I think it was
and I'm
just-
sorry, I hate to say it, but I saw everything everywhere all at once. I love the movie. When it comes to, you know, supporting role, Stephanie Sue was better than her when it comes to, you know what I mean? It's like, come on now, that's the standout role in that movie versus Jamie Lee. Listen, you know, so like,
But
like
didn't we mention that before, that a lot of times we're noticing that these actors, actresses are getting their Oscar, and it's not that for that role, that great
Right,
role
right.
that they had, you know?
But I
Absolutely.
think, Joe, that's what people are saying, that Angela Bassett was due based on her career.
Exactly. This is several roles in. Like she done.
Yeah.
This was her laid back role compared to all the other roles.
that
That
part.
even though it wasn't her stunning performance, but she did. You know, she worked it. This should have been her laid back performance. That you just give it to her based on the fact that you slighted her.
Next time.
Well, how about this? It was between her and Jamie Lee on their laid back role, and Jamie Lee won it. Okay, so it was Jamie Lee's turn.
But Jamie Lee's career, I mean, wasn't she all the Fridays or Halloween or
Right.
whatever? I mean,
She
I'm
was
sorry,
in
it's acting,
Perfect.
excuse my French.
Let's
It's
get
acting
it
is just
twisted.
screaming.
She was,
She was in the. She was in that. That which,
Freaky
the John
Friday.
Travolta. No.
She
I
was
haven't
great in Freaky Friday.
I didn't see either of these parts, so I can't judge either.
I did.
I didn't either. I just feel like I love both these actresses.
Yes.
I was very excited when Jamie Lee Curtis got nominated. Whoever thinks of Jamie Lee Curtis when you think of the Oscars. So I felt her excitement for her when she got nominated. But when I think of Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't think she deserves an Oscar. Why doesn't she have an Oscar? Like I didn't need Jamie Lee Curtis to have an Oscar for me to sleep at night. Angela Bassett, I feel, deserves to own an Oscar and to have that sitting on her mantle. So that was one of the things that was disappointing for me about her not winning.
But you know what was the good comeback? Michael B. Jordan talking about Auntie. Auntie, we love you, Auntie.
You have that picture, Alicia? Did you pull that one?
I didn't see that anywhere.
Michael B. Jordan, and
I'm like,
it was in the article, darling.
okay, I browsed through it. Okay.
You gotta
love
tell her
y'all.
exactly
I love
what you want
y'all.
to show. You know, if they don't put it in there, Lisa, we just go off the instruction.
Thank you, Marilyn, my partner.
Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors came on a couple of awards later to present, I think, for Best Cinematography, and they shouted out to Angela Bassett. I think Michael B. Jordan said, "Hey, Auntie," and Jonathan Majors said, "We love you." So
It was like everyone knew what that meant.
Yeah.
Everyone knew what it meant. And I was like, yeah, it was nice. They
Don't worry,
walked
She's
on.
gonna get the next one. She's gonna get the next one.
But do you think Angela Bassett is well known amongst
Oh yes.
others as Jamie Lee? I mean, I don't think so outside of us. I don't think she's as well known as Jamie Lee.
No, she's known.
No.
Stories right
Tina
now.
Turner story. I mean, like, even she's barely known. I think she's the top.
Angela Bassett is on American Horror Story.
Yeah, that's
And
what
she's
she's
also
very
on
well
another
known.
TV show on Fox, 911. So
She is. She's
She
well
is
known.
mainstream.
She is right now on a TV show on Fox, but everyone in America has known Jamie Lee forever. I'm not saying it's right that she got it for that reason, but I'm saying that's part of why she got it. She's just well known, and especially within those people probably that vote.
I disagree. And
I agree. I disagree with you
First
too.
of all, America doesn't vote on the Oscars. The Academy of Actors vote on the Oscars. So the people in that room who voted know exactly who Angela Bassett is and what her body of work is. And if it was just based on popularity, Tom Cruise would have an Oscar, and he doesn't.
But my feelings are like a mixture between Nicole, Lavelle, Antrice, because again, yes, when you think about it, the body of work, I agree with Antrice. Like, I think Angela Bassett, she has some great things. Yes. Jamie Lee Curtis, she has, everybody knows her for her horror flicks, and one of you said Freaky Friday, those films or what have you. But then I go back to what Lavelle said, which is, for lack of better words, she has a Hollywood royalty kind of going down behind her. So, which is a thing that I would think that because those people on the, what is it, the Academy's board, whatever you want to call it, voters or what have you, which would be why they're like, okay, we're going to give it to her this time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like, okay, yeah, I guess this is why she got it. It's just, they both had laid back films. Okay. But this is why Jamie Lee, it's her turn now.
And that's why
I don't know why it's just on her first Oscar. It just seems odd. I mean, I also agree with Alicia when she said, I didn't see the movie Jamie Lee was in, but I did see Wakanda. I didn't think it was one of Angela's best, but I was like, okay. And I had seen somebody else mention that they thought was Stephanie did a way better job, and she actually should have won if you were going to choose between the ones who were nominated. Like Stephanie's role was an Oscar award winning like role. So it's almost like Jamie Lee came in as the underdog, or what people were, they weren't expecting her to win that. I mean, the outsiders were not expecting Jamie Lee to win. They thought, very
based
surprised.
on what we've seen in the past, Whoopi Goldberg won for Ghost, and I'm sorry, her performance in Color Purple was much more deserving.
Right. Yeah.
That's not a mainstream movie.
Yeah, I think that's why she got it for Ghost.
Right.
So
well, if you want to go
Angela
back,
Bassett's gonna get one.
Let's hope.
She's gonna get one, just not this year.
Yeah, I mean,
Jamie gets to retire now, but Angela got to keep working hard. Why is it always gotta be black women that got to keep working to the death? Like, no, I'm just kidding.
But at least it's funny you say that. They were also going after Angela because they said she was supposed to, she should have been more gracious. But I'm like, if the tables would turn with another actor or actress of a different color, would they be still saying the same thing if that person who thought they were going to win lost and they had the same face? They always point out when women of color look, we're held for a higher standard, which I don't understand why. We should not be. I mean, she's human. She was very disappointed in that moment, and I bet afterwards, potentially, I don't know, I wasn't in the room, she might have congratulated Jamie after she got over the shock of it. It was just the initial shock. She was expecting to win, and maybe she shouldn't expect it to win, but still the disappointment of it.
She's a great actress.
She worked hard.
Differently.
Well, she has, and she has every right to feel the way she feels about not getting what she feels she worked hard for, let her feel what she feels. And I mean, with anyone, right? And then also what we talked about before, this would be no conversation if whomever was taking pictures or taking sound didn't take a particular picture and say, let me show you with a sourpuss. Meanwhile, it could have been on her way to a smile, but they just got part of it, I don't know. I'm just saying, a picture
is... So we have picture, we have sound, and we have her not standing up.
Dang.
Everyone has the right to feel how they feel.
There you go.
And she's
exactly. She worked hard over these years. Being an emotional actress is tiring. Shoot, let's be honest. She can make you cry. She can make you laugh. Like, being that type of actress is tiring. So she worked hard. It's like being passed over for a promotion. You'll be upset. Shoot.
Oh no, I've had to turn off my video, and sometimes when you see people get promoted and you be like, or you're walk away, like, how do you keep that face with knowing that you pissed? Like,
or you take a sip of something, you cover your eyes, you cough, you do something that be like.
If you don't care that people see that, it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with her looking or saying what she did or not standing up, which that's the way she felt. But it's just like when there's a murder or your child's missing and people say, well, she's not acting like someone who really misses her daughter. People don't all act the same. They don't have to act the same.
Sure.
Good point. Good point.
Good point.
Well, drop that in the comments and let us know, what do you think? Was Angela Bassett being a sore loser, or did she have the right to be real in the moment of her disappointment? Was she robbed? Or do you think Jamie Lee Curtis deserved to get an Oscar after all of her decades in the industry? But let's move along, changing gears a little bit to our favorite topic, the Kardashians. This time it's Khloe who's taking the heat after wishing her baby daddy, Tristan Thompson, a happy birthday on Instagram. As we know, the Good American CEO has 2 children with Tristan, even though he has cheated on her multiple times. The 2 have broken up, although they are now co-parenting. Well, Khloe wanted to wish Tristan his happy 32nd birthday, and people took issue with the glowing remarks that she posted for her baby daddy. Happy birthday. You are truly the best father, brother, and uncle. Your love, attention, silly dances, hugs, carpool rides, bedtime rituals, the way you show up for them, all of the above means more than you'll ever know to your family of littles. My birthday wish for you is that you continue to crave change, healing, and transformation. Be strong, be kind, be patient, be free. Continue to make your soul and your mommy proud. Happy birthday, baby daddy. Now, pictured is Khloe's 2 children with Tristan and his son. I don't know his son's name. His son with his ex, Jordan, who he was with when he met Khloe. What's missing is his baby, Theo, who he had with the woman he cheated on Khloe with this last time. While
The
she
baby's
was
the same
trying
age
to-
as this baby? I'm sorry. So he has 2 babies?
What'd you say?
So he has 2 babies other than this one?
He has 2 babies with Khloe. The
No,
little
I'm talking about
baby,
this baby right here, this baby, physical baby right here. You said
this
there's another
physical
one?
baby right there is Khloe's son.
Oh, okay.
The little girl is Khloe's daughter.
Mhm.
At the same time that the little baby boy was being conceived in the surrogate, he was cheating on Khloe, got another woman pregnant,
Right.
who has his child Theo, who he's paying child support to, but he has never, according to the mother, even been in the same room with his son. So Khloe posted this picture of 3 out of 4 of Tristan's kids. And, you know, social media went crazy saying, Khloe, you could have just texted him happy birthday. Why you gotta include the rest of us in this mess?
Mind your neck. Leave her the hell alone and let her do whatever she wants.
That's
Sorry,
what I
my
was
bad.
thinking. She
My
just,
bad.
that's, sorry,
My
yeah.
bad. Sorry, I'll let you
She's
finish,
doing the right
Chartrice.
thing.
Go ahead.
She's doing the
Go
right
ahead.
thing.
I was thinking the
Go
same
on,
thing. What's the
Divas,
big
go
deal?
on.
Let me tell you, did you not see the words that she said? Be patient, be kind. She was sending a message. You know, when mommies and daddies don't get along, mommies always paint the picture that everything is rosy, right? Because they figure their child will figure out on their own that their daddy was not so nice.
An
Mommies
asshole.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
all right, but I'm trying to keep it clean here,
Ah.
So I could see why she did what she did, but she did put a subliminal message in that
Mhm.
post.
And why does she
She could have did that, but she didn't have to do it online like that.
But their whole life is online. They have a public life.
Thank you.
That's
And
right.
you need to stay relevant. You don't like it, but you still talking to her and you still making comments. You didn't like it, don't make a comment, keep it moving, switch to the left, switch to the right, swip up and down on Instagram or whatever the hell, and keep it moving.
I do feel
Just
like
go back to me like last week when one of you, was it Antrice or Lava, that mentioned how we're quick to be like, okay, it's okay, you're great, but to a woman you be cutting her off at the knees, for something. Meanwhile, these men, you like, okay, it's okay, boo, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, the woman would have got. I'm just. First of all, I'm tired of the Kardashians. I'm over it. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
I
I
will
guess
say
my question would be, I mean, do you think she should be heralding this man as a great father when he doesn't spend time with all of his kids?
But here's the thing, it's her perception of how he's a father with her kids. It's no different than you know, being in a relationship with somebody who was a bad relationship, but he's in a relationship with this next person, or she's in this relationship with this next person, and that person's amazing. It's your perception of how that he is or she is with you. So I think for her, he's a good dad. Now, I'm not saying he's a good dad with all his kids, but in her mind, he's treating her kids and he's an amazing father to her kids.
Then that's what
her
she
view.
Allegedly.
And that's what she said.
Allegedly.
No, she said you're a great father.
Yeah, she didn't say you a great person.
She
She
said
said what you
father.
doing for your kids.
She didn't
I
say
didn't
anything.
say-
But if
she
he's not
wasn't
doing it for
specific.
all the kids, is he a great father? If he's only doing it for 3 out of the 4?
She could only
Right.
speak on
Because she-
hers.
He's a great father to her kids only. He could still be a crummy father to the others. Therefore, he cannot be a great father.
Right.
He's a great father in her eyes.
Or to the people
Period.
that what she's witnessing in this arena.
Correct.
How badly he treated those other kids, because there were articles about it. And as a matter of fact, people were-
Allegedly.
allegedly, yes. There were articles. Allegedly,
He was bad. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No, the mother of his youngest child. Well, no, the
Because
youngest
he's not
is
really
Khloe.
claiming it too tough.
The youngest is Chloe's child, but the one he had at the same time he was
John?
getting Khloe
Right.
pregnant. She says he's never seen her son.
And she said it was partially because of Khloe, allegedly.
Are they still together, or Chloe and him, or no?
No, they're not together.
They're not together. They had already planned to have this last child because she wanted to make sure that her daughter had a sibling, like a full sibling. So they arranged to have in vitro or a surrogate, whatever they did. I can't remember whatever they did.
Oh, okay. So that little boy that
But
was
they're not
sitting
together.
next to the girl, that's not his son either?
That's his son
It
with
is.
Chloe, but okay.
That's his son with
Not the
Khloe. So-
baby.
yes, the baby.
Oh, the
There
older
were-
one?
Yes,
The older
y'all.
one is his
Oldest,
first
oh.
child that he had with the woman before Khloe.
Oh, okay.
Were you not listening? She did just explain all of that when the picture was up.
There's so many kids. She did a lot of photos with kids for him. But I will
Well,
say, there seemed-
basically, the baby she excled is the baby he cheated
The
on.
new
her.
baby. Yeah, the baby cheated.
but
Exactly.
when she was like she wanted her daughter to have a sibling, she has siblings, all the other kids from the
Yes.
baby.
No, a natural sibling, like a full sibling.
The same father.
Exactly. She wanted, listen, that's some people's prerogative. She wanted a full sibling,
Yeah, she didn't
sibling,
want to
same
have
mother,
multiple
same
baby
father.
daddies. She wanted both.
Exactly. She did not want to have multiple baby daddies.
Yes.
And here she is. But anyway, I do feel like she was laying it on extra thick, like she wants to get back with him or something like that. It's one thing to say happy birthday, you're a great dad, but it's a full-fledged paragraph and a
Yeah.
photo shoot. And a
She
photo
was
shoot
sending
with
a
multiple photos
message.
with him.
It was peanut
them.
butter.
Now, she was sending a message. I locked that in the ending. Like, you need to change transformation. I'm summarizing what I think it said because I don't remember exactly. She was sending a message. Get your
She
act
put
right
that
as a
out
man.
so people wouldn't jump on her like they're doing. Why are you messing with this moron? She was just trying to act like she was trying to be a good person and wanting him to be better. Nah, I'm not buying it.
I guess the big question for me, Divas, is do we consider a man to be a good father if he's only a good father to your kids?
No, he's only a good father to my kid.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree.
Yeah. You can't choose which
You can't
kid you're gonna
choose.
be a good father to.
Thank
Come on
you.
now.
You can't choose because if I was a mom and I treated one kid, I'm just an effed up mom. If I,
Thank
you
you.
know,
In the mother criterias, right? They
Thank
always
you.
blaming the mother for everything, right? So
exactly.
if she can't be good to one and not good to
Because
the other.
she's a horrible mom. So we cannot break that criteria for him. So I agree. If he's not doing it for everybody, then he's not too great of a dad.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, nice try, Chloe, but the divas and the internet is just not buying it. So,
I love it, Andres. Thank you.
but drop that in the comments and let us know. What do you think? Is Chloe doing the right thing by heralding the father of her children? Or should she have just kept this to a text message and said happy birthday and just gone on with her life and not involved the rest of us in this ongoing saga?
Yeah, just keep trying to impress him. Leave us alone.
And is
Yeah,
Chloe single
Chloe.
right now, or is she dating anybody? Just curious.
No, she's supposedly she's single. But you know how these.
She's trying to get back in them jeans. That's okay.
You think she wants to keep trying, Alicia, with this guy?
That was too thick. That was too thick of a compliment. Like, girl, just go ahead and get on your knees for him already if you want that to be your birthday present. No, I'm
I
kidding.
did. Okay, on to our weekly topic. We've been following the escapades of Xscape and SWV. Although in their new show, SWV and Xscape, Queens of R&B, that's on Bravo. It just started last week. We're on episode 2. Pray on it. Even though it's supposed to be a saga of both groups, it seems to be a little, the first 2 episodes have been a little Xscape heavy. In the last episode, Pray on It, there was a big fight that continued between Latasha and Tamika, the 2 sisters in Xscape. However, when Latasha got the mic in her confessionals, she quickly pivoted to her ongoing beef with Kandi Burruss. And she wanted to focus her narrative, not on her feud with her sister, who claimed she stole $30,000 from her. She preferred to discuss that Kandi Burruss is jealous of her, has always been jealous of her, because she wanted to get a solo project 20 years ago. And so Kandi Burruss clapped back. She was very upset when she heard the things that Latasha had said. And she tweeted the day after the show came out, I know back in the day in 1998, I said I wanted to do a solo project. I think everybody, oh no, this is, I'm sorry, this what I'm quoting right now is Latasha.
Okay.
I know back in the day in 1998, this is Latasha, according to Vibe magazine. I said I wanted to do a solo project. I think everybody was happy for me, except for Kandi. She was just like, you're not coming back. For some reason, my project got shelved. And then within that same time frame, Kandi got signed and her album came out. It was a little odd, the timing of it all. Okay, so then Kandi, thank you, Alicia. You know, Kandi, she's not gonna let you lie on her. She came back with her clap back and said, God's favor ain't fair. How did my album have anything to do with her album not coming out? I was on Columbia Records and she was on Scout Staff. Is that right?
So deaf.
I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
So deaf.
So deaf. Please ask Jermaine why your album didn't come out and stop blaming me. Okay, so I too thought it was odd. Oh, is there more?
Oh, she just said she had a whole situation going on in her family, but was really trying to make me the focus of the problem once again.
Yes, that part. Because I was wondering the same thing. I don't know what you guys thought when you watched the second episode. I was there for the fight between Tamika and Latasha and seeing a resolve of this money, this $30,000 that got stolen, and the issue with the mom favoring Latasha over Tamika. And it got weird to me when we were suddenly talking about Kandi being jealous of Latasha. I'm like, well, how are we get on that?
We're trying to switch the attention away from us being a thief.
Absolutely.
That part.
Because all I'm just like is, okay, let's get the forensic accountant. Y'all got money, just follow the money.
But I mean, let's entertain Latasha for a moment. Do you guys think Kandi Burruss is jealous of Latasha?
She ain't got time for that. She ain't got time for that.
No.
She's making her money. She's making her
Making
paper.
her paper. She ain't got no time for it.
She's not thinking about you. You the farthest thing from her mind.
Yeah, there's nothing
She's
to
trying to
be
make herself
Very
relevant. She's trying to
successful.
make herself relevant
Mhm.
by
That's it.
picking at Kandi.
That was a
Kandi-
pivot.
Yeah.
It was a deflection.
There we
Mhm.
go.
Can't
A
forget
red
that
herring.
She's
Do you guys think that
multi-talented.
Latasha really believes that in her mind?
Yes,
Yes.
she does.
Yeah.
Yes, she
'Cause
does.
You gotta
think-
blame somebody.
Yeah. Because like Kandi said, they were on 2 different record labels, but I think, Latasha probably thought that she had the better deal at first, blah, blah. And then, like she said, the timing of it all, when hers got shelved, then Kandi came out with hers and this and that. So,
But
I
how
think in
does
her mind,
Kandi-
she thinks that, maybe Kandi may have said some stuff about her, maybe to have her stuff shelved probably or something, or,
But Kandi don't got no power like that. I mean, at that part, that and during that time frame, let me just clarify. I'm not saying now, but during that,
Right.
she was not out there like that. And you look at who the producer was, like maybe
Right.
her album wasn't as good as they thought it was gonna be, and that's why they shelved it. They're not gonna keep, to actually release the album and the advertisement, all that. Didn't want to put any
Right.
more money on that. I don't know. Didn't listen to the album. Don't know about that. But just saying, like you said, I think it's in her head, and she just thought she was a better performer, and unfortunately, she wasn't. I mean, look at her career now.
That part. I wonder, has her husband always been her manager this whole time when she tried to go solo, or I don't know how long they've been
I
together.
believe
But
so. I
I believe so.
Mm,
Always been the manager.
I want to say that for a significant amount of time.
Alicia, right? We need some independent managers. Look,
right, that
Look
part.
at these husbands. Let your husband go get a real job
Okay.
Mm.
and get you a real manager, Divas.
that's what I'm saying, a real manager, unless he was your manager and you married. I mean, like he was your manager
Yeah.
first and
Yeah.
then you married him or something like that. But I'm like, I agree, like let the professionals do the work that you hire an accountant for your CPA, you hire, do what you need to do, a lawyer to do your lawyer stuff. Don't just be making anybody your manager because you trying to write off those expenses, allegedly.
And lose $30,000 allegedly.
Well, gain
Right.
30,000.
Nah, they stole 30,000, right?
Gain 30,000.
Allegedly.
So what did we think of the episode, Divas? Episode 2, Pray on It. Did it live up to expectations? Although you guys didn't really have expectations, right? From what I recall, you weren't really feeling
Some people did. Some people did. I say in this group because they were like, "Oh yeah, I give it a 7. I give it an 8." And all that sort of stuff. So
You
Yeah,
know
some
what?
of
You
y'all
sound
gave
like
an
a
8.
hater right about now. I wasn't one of those people, but you seem a bit tight about that.
no, I'm just
She
saying
don't
because
want to
everyone
watch
started-
it. She don't, or wasn't you? She don't want to watch it.
No, I want to watch it. Well,
Oh, you're one of those watchers.
no, I was.
She's just
it-
trying to
there-
point
like,
out.
Yeah, after the first 30 minutes, it did die down as far as excitement level, but because I was, definitely there to see what happened between the sisters. And it's classic, like you guys said, deflection, avoidance of the truth, and I even saw some interview that Latasha did with somebody, and when someone brought up her sister, she pretty much tried to blame her sister. Something, oh, she's always acted out and this and that, like instead of answering the question if she really took the money or not, and all that. But
She took
yeah.
the money. Allegedly.
So those of you, there were many of you who gave episode 1 a very low rating. What about episode 2? Did it?
It
rate-
didn't impress me. I was falling asleep.
I fell asleep. I didn't see the whole episode.
Oh, see, thank Nicole. Thank you. I was trying to be very nice. I fell asleep.
You know what happens though when you fall asleep with DVR is you can pick it back up again.
But then the desire to want to do that has to be there too.
I
And
scheduled
so
a
if that desire is not there, you just leave it. You let, what is it, sleeping dogs lie? That's it.
Yeah. Wait a minute, how you gonna call me a hater about it when you don't even like the show either, Lava?
No, I gotta get you.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Gotta mess with you.
Did you want me to play? I'll let you leave. I'm not gonna do how other people do me. I'm like, I'll let you.
On the topic of the jealousy, I do think Latasha, because I don't know how many of you watched the first SWV special series that was on Bravo a few years ago. That was the whole narrative, was the beef between Latasha and Candy and why the group broke up and the two clashing egos, and Candy accusing Latasha of wanting a solo project and not giving her all to the group. Latasha accusing Candy of being jealous. So I guess Candy is really tired of this narrative. She thought they had put it to bed before. So in her flat, because Candy can't take it if you say something negative about her. She's gonna come back with the lies. So those 2 tweets that Alicia showed us were not enough. She also went on somebody's podcast and came with the receipts. And I believe we have a clip of some of Miss Burris's receipts where she is making the case for how she could not possibly be jealous, because she too was a lead on many of the Xscape songs.
By her and the other people that I was so jealous, and I made it so hard for her. That's the reason why she had to go solo, and said that I was so jealous of her singing lead. So Can we please? I really wanted to make a big picture chart, a picture of our playlist, our song list on the first 2 albums, so we can run down this. But I'm gonna say it to you. Maybe you can post it up. Okay. Humming Coming At You was our first album. Humming Coming At You was intro. Just Kicking It, as you know, was our first single. I'm singing lead on. Pumping, it's a long song 3. I'm singing lead on. Let Me Know, I sing lead on that song. I mean, she's on there too, but I'm just saying I'm singing lead on there. Understanding, I'm singing lead on. With You, am I singing lead on that? Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, I'm
Damn.
singing lead on this one too. Yeah, I'm singing lead on this one too. Yeah, I think multiple of us have a part on there, but I do have a lead verse on there. It's My Living in Vain, that was All of Us. Love on My Mind, oh, that's the one song that I don't have a lead verse on that album. So that's Tamika and Tasha. Tonight, All of Us have a lead. So that's our first album.
So did you guys always have beef?
No, she and I have always bumped heads, to be clear. Yeah, like there was always issue. I will get into that more if we ever do a movie. I can give y'all some real tea. But I'm keeping it to the music at this point because this is something that they keep saying. So that was the first album. I have a lead verse on every song in that first album except for Love on My Mind, to be clear. That's one song. Off the Hook, Do Your Thing, that's all of us singing. Feel So Good, I'm singing lead on there. Hard to Say Goodbye, we all have a lead part. Can't Hang, I'm singing lead on. Who Can I Run To? That's Tamika and Tasha. That's one song. Do You?
Okay,
You
so
want me to keep going or enough, right?
I believe she's made her point.
She's made her point.
Made her point. She came through with the receipts. What's interesting to me is it's almost like you can create your own reality, and I guess we all do this on some level.
Most definitely.
Once you marry yourself to a narrative that you had,
you have to stick to it.
20 years ago, you could just keep playing that same script, and it's almost like reality can't even come in and change it at that point. Is that what we think happened with Latasha? Like,
yeah, maybe somebody got into her ear, like, girl, you all of that, blah, 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 signed to my label, you be a solo, blah, blah. And come to find out, she wasn't even singing. So maybe she was like, always wanted to sing more solo songs on those albums. And then someone got into her ear. And so she was like, that's my chance. So she took it and it fell through. But yeah.
I'm with Alicia. Yeah.
All in her head.
yeah, I just think it's funny that whenever there's conflict between two women, somebody's always going to accuse someone of being jealous.
Mm-hmm.
It just depend on it.
Why everybody always coming for Candy?
Because she's successful, maybe.
She's that bitch, Lava.
I guess so. I'm just like, dang.
She has all these businesses.
Mm-hmm.
She's hustling.
She's hustling.
She's straight up is hustling. I can't hate
estimated
on
at $30
her.
million. Why LaToya's estimated at what, about $8 million? 38?
You you know what, Lavelle? You so
a
sweet.
lot. She's stealing
so
$30,000 because she
Listen,
million.
estimated, allegedly.
Did you actually Google that?
Of course I did.
Oh.
I needed to see, what is it? What is it? She has something for Candy and she's just gotta let it go. Build a bridge and get over it.
Yeah.
Well, she really needs to just build the bridge with her sister first, and let's get that together.
For sure.
Do you like?
Maybe she needs to do something with her sister, because the songs that she and her sister did on those albums, the three songs, were very successful. Maybe you should build a bridge with your sister. Maybe you and your sister can do something and get the difference, the $27 million that whatever.
I mean, as much as we love Candy, listen, she has not had a great solo singing career. She's made her
She has
money,
a better writing career.
right? She's made her money in the music industry through her writing efforts. And Candy is smart enough to know my bread and butter is with this group, not in being a solo artist. And there's no shame in that. They built something
Absolutely.
together as a group. And I just hope that they will one day put their egos aside, come together
And make that money.
yes, make that music and make that money again.
But do they need Latasha?
That's what I was getting ready to say, Nicole, because I'm like, at
I was
this point,
thinking about that, but I didn't want to say it. Go ahead, Nicole. Say that again.
Do they need to snip the ties between her? Who's going to sit there as a group that's not on camera and let someone say, well, I'll have to pray on it and get back to you. So we're all just sitting in limbo, waiting for you to hear God's word in your head.
Candy said what that really means. That really means I gotta go ask my husband.
Exactly. I was getting ready to say she was blaspheming because God do speak to people, number one, but number two, we know what it was something else that she was trying to do. So
Remember Candy said, Nicole, if her husband's not in the room, then she gotta pray on it.
And they literally showed a clip. I don't know. Oh yeah, you see this. So they literally showed a clip on the episode. So after Candy said that, you know how they have the little confessionals? So
yes, I saw that. Yeah.
And a producer asked her a question about her sister. Her little husband come over, tiptoeing over, go to her ear and whisper.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. And they even asked her, they said, what is your husband whispering in your ear?
Telling me what to say. She even said it.
Oh boy.
Wow.
So what do we think? What do we give the second episode? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah, if we
Thumbs
only got two
down.
choices, yes, a thumbs
Thumbs
down. It's-
down.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I'm not
You
studying
know,
the
because
show.
again, I'm more for the part of waiting for them to get to the concert and practice.
The music
session.
part, the singing
Yeah.
part. Do what you do best.
Sing.
Drop down in the comments and let us know. Do you think Candy is jealous of Latasha? Do you think it's time for Xscape to give Latasha, show her her hat and give her the boot? Or do you think they need to keep working on this and Xscape can be great once again? Let us know what you think. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Let the divas know you paid us a visit. Show us some love. We're doing this once a week. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications that we've got a new video posted. So everybody have a great week. And we will see you the next time with our latest hot topics.